Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the Throne D33 channel. This is your mid-October 2023 love reading. Thanks to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridging the gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past, present, future energies between you and the main love interest. Pull some oracle cards after that as well for some additional insight, and that's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side, we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Six of Staves. So this is actually a Leo energy here. And it could just be saying that you might have really come forward with a lot of confidence toward this person in the past. Feel like you felt a passionate draw toward this person and feel like you really saw the potential for the two of you to hit it off. Alright, past energy on their side. We have Justice. So what I'm getting from this primarily, well, this is a Libra energy for one, but it could just be saying that they really might have tried to play it cool when you came forward, right? So to contrast with you coming forward with a lot of confidence, this person most likely felt the attraction as well, but they probably didn't want to just make it seem like they were overly interested at the same time. For some of you, I do have to say a smaller percentage of you, but for some of you, this could just be saying that maybe the two of you met within the workplace as well. So that could have been maybe why this person had a little resistance to it because, depending on the workplace dynamics you have, sometimes they don't want people in the same workspace being together romantically. So could have been a factor as well. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Princess of Staves. So this is the equivalent of the Page of Wands in traditional tarot. So yeah, it could just be saying that you still have the interest there, but now I feel like, you're trying to really get a feel for, okay, can I get them to bring out their more passionate side, right? Because like I said, it seems like they might have kept things very by the book when you approached them in the past. So now maybe you're trying something to see like, okay, what if I were to leave the connection behind for a bit? Would they come after me, right? Would they start to initiate the connection between us or what? So I feel like that's the current energy you guys are in. Okay, and present energy on their side, we have the King of Cups, which is a Scorpio energy, and we have Strength, which is actually a Leo energy. So this could just be saying that what they might try to do next is initially, I feel like they'll try to play it cool, right? Like, okay, if they see you remove yourself from the situation, they might try to feel like, okay, let me feel it out and see what's going on there. But I feel like this is saying, but beneath it all, they really do feel the passion between the two of you. And I feel like this is saying that after a while, they will actually come forward to try to bring it out in the connection as well. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Ace of Coins. So, whereas in the past it seemed to be more centered around passion, it looks like in the future you will actually start to see the potential for this to grow into an actual stable, committed connection. So, looks like whatever the situation is in the present, whatever they do in response to you seems to be sparking a positive reaction from you. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Five of Pentacles. So sometimes the Five of Pentacles energy in some decks looks like more of an energy of going through a rough stretch together. But if we look at the artwork here, if we could get it to cooperate and focus, I actually see that it's two people look like they're having a really good time, right? Just relaxing. It looks like they're at a bar of some kind or something along those lines. But I think this is saying that, once you guys overcome that hurdle, where like I said, it looks like they were trying to play it cool initially, then when you withdrew, it looks like eventually they were the ones who were going to step forward to try to initiate things between the two of you. And then we see here, it looks like the two of you together just having a good time. So looks like it's saying, maybe it was a bit of a bumpy road for you to get there initially, but in the future, it looks like you guys will actually be embracing the connection. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the King of Staves. So this is Leo energy here. It could just be saying that this might have been energy that you've been feeling for a long time, right? Because what always stands out to me is, at least in the northern hemisphere, when we think of Leo season, tends to be a lot of life on the trees, things along those lines. And here we see that they're pretty much bare. So to me, that could represent the passage of time, right? To where it could just be saying, you might have had these feelings with this person for a long time, but it might have taken you a while to act on them. And interestingly enough, at the bottom of the deck on their side, they have the Ace of Pentacles. So you guys have it in your future energy, and they have it at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it looks like the two of you definitely see the potential there for this connection for sure. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. Just looking for a single card from this one. Got one there, and next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom Oracle deck. Same situation as a single card coming from this deck, and then we'll read the messages from both and wrap up the reading with that. Alright, and that doesn't want to go back in the deck, so let's see what you got from the Messages of Love first. Okay, we have obstacles. It says unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So, interesting message there, right? Because I didn't necessarily see a lot of energy of wounding. Like I said, it seems like this person was just trying to play it cool initially. Like I said, for some of you, if you were in the same workplace, then that would explain why, right? We mentioned that part. But if not that, I feel like this is just saying that, part of them didn't want to seem overly excited. So to be fair, right, maybe that is an unhealed wound where maybe if they showed a lot of enthusiasm and a connection in the past and it seemed to backfire on them, they might not have necessarily healed from that. And then for you guys right in the present, maybe you're like, oh, let me try something to see, rather than directly asking, like, oh, let me see if I pull away, would they come forward, right? So that could be an example of unhealed wounds too. So I don't think they're like major wounds by any means, but that could be what it's referring to there. And for the Wisdom Oracle, we have Milk and Honey. Here's the artwork. And the number is 51. So we'll see what this has to say. Okay, the relationship message says sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. So yeah, definitely a positive message there. So yeah, like I said, it could just be one of those things where it looks like you guys might be feeling each other out. Well, it looks like you were in the past and still continuing into the present. But like I said, it looks like there's going to be a switch flipped in the near future where the two of you are going to see a lot more potential in the connection and get that forward movement from there. So hopefully that resonated for you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.